So there may or may not be, because it wasn't a very popular show. Who here has seen Fullmetal Alchemist?
Ed.
Who here likes Ed best? The rest of you? Yeah. Also, one of his more recent projects, who here kind of likes Star Trek okay? Who here is familiar with the original series? Who here is familiar with the fact that an independent production has started doing a continuation of the original series? Who here is aware that this dude is in charge of it? Yeah. So, I don't know if you've heard of Vic. Now Vic will take it away. He has said he's an open book, but let's try to keep the question. There are youths in the audience. This is not the auction, and this is not last year's Q&A. I will break you in half. So keep it on the down low. Okay.
I'm already broken.
5 minutes.
That's what happened the last time you asked an inappropriate question, right? Hi guys, how are you? I am so glad you are here. I'm actually, it's kind of funny that he mentioned Star Trek because we're in the middle of shooting our next episode right now. Like this moment, as I'm here with you at my studio in Georgia, my entire production team is shooting scenes for the episode that Kirk is not in. So yesterday, this has been my week, y'all. Last week, we shot the first week of the episode. And then I got a call from Funimation that there were a couple of shows that I'm part of that they needed me to record 6 hours for. And I said, well, I can come in on the 22nd because we finished shooting on the 21st. And they said, no, that's going to be too late. We need you in before that because they have to be releasing the broadcast, the simulcasting. And so we finagled things. And day before yesterday, or 2 days ago, Wednesday, I flew out of the studio, out of Jacksonville, went to Funimation, recorded 6 hours, flew back the same night to continue shooting on Thursday, and then yesterday morning, got up at, oh no, we shot all day yesterday on set, and then yesterday afternoon, went back to the airport, got on another plane to come and see you, and I'm very happy to be here. And then I'm going right back tomorrow. And we gave the cast and crew the day off tomorrow to give me a chance to get back and recover, and then we'll pick back up on shooting episode 6 on Monday, first thing Monday morning. This is really cool. You're like, why is he wearing a pen? This is very cool, and I'm kind of excited about it. It's a hearing aid device. It's like a microphone, right? And so if you're wondering, I can't write anything with it, but it's a microphone so that this young lady can hear me good. Let's see. What else before we get started? Anything else?
You have lots of swag for signing.
Oh yeah. A lot of you guys wrote me and told me that you were going to be here today and asked me if I would, if I was going to be bringing any of my music CDs, or any of that stuff, and I have all of that. I brought them for you. We'll be signing right after this all afternoon, so I'll have all of that available. Now, there's something very important I need to tell you that I brought. Some of you may know about it, some of you may not. I've been writing and producing music twice as long as I've been voice acting, and even to the point where I've done live concert events at some conventions, many conventions over the years. And a few years ago, I decided I was going to do a concert at a convention in Houston. And the convention organizer called me one day and he said, Vic, I just want you to know we're pulling out all the stops for this concert. He's like, we've got like fog machines and colored, intelligent lighting, programmable lighting, and we got HD cameras. We've even got a camera on a jib arm. You know, those ones that sweep over the audience and stuff. And he's like, it's really going to be a nice looking concert. And I thought, well, if there was ever an opportunity to make a DVD, a live concert performance, that would be the time. So I did this live concert performance, and it turned out great. The music is great, the audience was great, the video is great, everything sounds great. And I have those DVDs available, but there's something very special on that DVD that I need to tell you about. Back when we were recording Full Metal, the very first one, before Brother, about 10 or 11 episodes in, I started nerding out. I started getting really jazzed about Ed. And I was like, okay, I've done like 50 or 60 anime shows, but nothing has ever grabbed me the way that Full Metal. I was loving it so much. And I thought, man, I would love to cosplay. Edward Elric, right? I'm 3 times his age and twice his height. I came up with a little story whereby a grown man would become an anime character. And then I thought, you know what? I don't think I've ever seen voice actors cosplay as their characters. So I started asking some of the other voice actors if they would like to be in this little idea I had. And they're like, yeah, yes. So they made their own costumes, and we got together one weekend in Houston, actually, where I was living at the time, and we shot something called Full Metal Fantasy. Now, how many of you have ever seen Full Metal Fantasy? Look around. 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason for that is because it's never been available. I showed it at a convention sometimes that I'm appearing at. But it's never been available like on YouTube, it's never been for sale anywhere. So as I was putting this concert DVD together, I thought, you know, when I do a concert, I often will play Full Metal Fantasy in the concert. And then after it's over, I'll come out and I'll sit at the piano and I'll play and sing the Brothers theme. Which is on the concert DVD. And so I thought, well, you know what, maybe now's a good time to make Full Metal Fantasy available to the fans. So, in addition to all the great music from Full Metal Alchemist, Dragon Ball Z, or on High School, Being an Angel, on the concert DVD is also Full Metal Fantasy. And I've got those with me as well. So it's a lot of fun. You'll really enjoy it. Also, let me real quick do a little, let you know, please feel free to follow me on Twitter if you're not already. Figure out how to spell my last name. Interpreter. I love you. And also, like Star Trek continues on Facebook. Go and join us. Star Trek continues. And you know what? Even if you don't like Star Trek, I'll bet your parents do. Your uncle or your school teacher or your neighbor or somebody you know loves the original series of Star Trek. And that's what we're doing. And there are other people in it that I know you know. My good friend and little brother, annoying little brother, Todd Habercorn. My dear friend Chuck Huber, that you may know as Stein. Tucker from Full Metal. He plays Dr. McCoy, and Todd plays Spock, and we have the time of our lives. We've got 5 full-length episodes online. It's just like watching the original series. You may or may not know this, but they canceled that show very abruptly in its 3rd season. So it never really had an ending. It just kind of stopped being made. And you know, next year we're celebrating the 50th anniversary of when Star Trek premiered on television in 1966. So what we're doing